Start by sifting 75 grams of self-raising flour with 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. Then add a pinch of salt. Only a pinch though, no more than a pinch. Then sift in 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa. And then I just get the spoon and push through what wouldn't go through the sieve. And there is my brother making a surprise cameo in today's video. Next, get a fresh clean bowl, put it on your weighing scales and zero the scales, and add in 100 grams of lard, aka butter or margarine. For this I use Stork, and then whisk it together until it is nice and creamy. Put the bowl back on the scales, zero it, and add in 100 grams of caster sugar. Sift this in as well. As you can see, I struggled with that bit. Whisk the margarine and the sugar together until it forms a nice creamy mixture. Next, you're going to gradually add the egg to the mixer. So just start with a small bit, add it to the sugar and the margarine, and then whisk. Here I'm adding the next bit of egg, and I am whisking together again. Finally, I'm adding the last bit of egg, and I am whisking the mixture together again until it is nice and creamy. Then you're going to take your dry ingredients, add them to your wet ingredients, but you're going to fold it in. So this will be done in a figure of 8, as you can see me doing here. Keep adding your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients bit by bit. And then fold again. So keep folding your dry ingredients into your wet ingredients. And here you can see me adding pretty much the final bit. There you can see me just checking the bottom to make sure that there is no flour, to make sure I've incorporated everything into the mixture. Now here's me adding the final bit into my wet ingredients. And I'm folding it, but then I had to put the bowl straight because I spilled the mixture everywhere and I didn't actually want to lose any more. All done. Doesn't that look really nice and chocolatey? Then I'm going to take my cake tray, which I have lined with cake cases, and I'm going to start spooning the mixture into my cake cases. I use bigger muffin cases for this, so I couldn't fill them too far. This mixture should make about, I want to say, maybe 12 cakes. So here you can see me adding the mixture into my cake cases. Then they go into the oven for 11 minutes in our oven, and here I'm making the icing. So for my icing, I have got 75 grams of butter, which I left out to get to room temperature. I mix it together and I am adding 175 grams of icing sugar, which went everywhere. And I'm in my Halloween costume dressed as Edward Scissorhands. Then I am adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract to this mixture. And I'm going to mix it all together. I did use a whisk for my butter. Now I'm adding just a capful of milk just to help bind all the icing together. And I'm mixing this in again. Here I'm adding some more milk just to make sure that it's all combined. And mixing again. And there you can see the icing is all done. And here's me just being Edward Scissorhands because I can. And again. These are some gruesome eyeball treats that we made earlier on, made out of Rice Krispies and chocolate. And this was our Halloween table. So we had our pumpkins, one that my niece had made, some eyeballs, some bats. We had a devil heart, another pumpkin. There's my penguin pumpkin, which I did with some ghosts around it. And there is a witch. Now we finally have the cupcakes, which are iced. We added some sugar to the top to make it look like shattered glass, and we are adding some red food colouring to make it look like blood. That's the end. I really hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.